Lastly, it's important to recognize how these appearance ideals have changed over time. This suggests that what society defines as beautiful is shaped by culture. Since appearance ideals change over time, it's unlikely that there's one certain look that's better than all the others. Between 1400 and 1700, a fat body shape was considered sexually appealing and fashionable. The ideal woman was portrayed as plump, big-breasted, and maternal. By the 19th century, this had shifted to a more voluptuous, corseted figure, idealizing a more hourglass shape. In pre-World War I American society, the Gibson girl was idealized as voluptuous but tall and slender, only to be replaced by the flat-chested flappers of the 1920s. In response to this new ideal, women began wearing binding garments and following strict diets, leading to the first concerns by physicians regarding outbreaks of eating disorders. In turn, this ideal was replaced in the 1930s with an emphasis on legs and business, epitomized by Betty Grable. During the 1950s, a more curvaceous form was propagated as idealized by Marilyn Monroe and Playboy magazine. This trend continued until the 1960s, with the onset of Twiggy and the emphasis on angular body shapes favored over curvaceousness. Although the fashion ideal has been altered to include large breasts and a more toned, muscular shape, the thin ideal has remained the epitome of beauty for the past 30 years. When society continually sends us the message that there is one look or appearance that is better than all others, we might adopt these ideals as our own. We then begin to believe that we should, or are supposed to, look like these standards, and that if we don't we are unattractive and a failure. The more we internalize these ideals, the more likely we are to be dissatisfied with how we look. To show the effect of media on how we feel about our bodies, researchers conducted an experiment. They randomly assigned 90 women to one of two groups. In Group 1, the women were shown advertisements that only showed products. In Group 2, the women were shown advertisements that featured products and thin, beautiful models. After showing the advertisements, the researchers asked the women to rate their satisfaction with their appearance. The results showed that looking at the thin, beautiful models made women significantly more dissatisfied with their bodies. This confirms that the media we are exposed to directly affects how we feel about ourselves.